Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video we have this 2023 Chevy Trax, and we're going to do the taillight tint installation for this vehicle. So as you can see, this is how the taillight looks before doing the installation, and this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint has PPF properties, which means it will protect the lens from yellowing over time, as well as protect from any small scratches or any road debris that may hit the lens. Link for the product will be provided below. But with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. These are the tools you need for the installation. So before we start with the installation, we need to make sure we prep the tail lights. So just apply slip solution to the lens, and with a clean microfiber towel, remove any contaminants that the tail lights may have. So we're going to start by installing the tint that covers this section of the tail light. So just apply slip solution to the lens and slip solution to the adhesive side of the film. And with this one, you want to align it right on the edge here. So where this curved design is about to end, you're going to feel it when you use your finger. So roughly around there. And to tack it down, just apply tack solution underneath the film, and on top, grab your squeegee and tack it down to secure it. And then just make sure you help tack down the rest of the film until you reach to this end. And just to help the adhesive on the film activate faster, we're going to apply tack solution, a little bit of heat, help it tack down, and then we should be good. Okay, so now we're moving on with the piece that covers this section of the tail light. So with this one, we recommend starting by applying tack solution on the corner edge here and tack solution to the adhesive side of the film. And we're just going to place the film to the tail light and start by placing it and aligning it to this edge. And make sure you're covering the edge here. Should be like this. And the film should just sit into place to cover the rest of it here. So just be careful, take your time aligning it. And if you need to readjust it, you can, just as long as it covers this section here. So just help it, tack it down. You can use your squeegee and then just follow through until you reach it to the other end up to here, this piece up to here. To help it tack down around here, just apply a little bit of tack solution and heat, since it is going to bubble up just a bit because of the type of curve it is here. So just apply heat and then help it tack down with your finger. Make sure it feels flat, just like this. Now it's not lifting. And then just continue on until you reach to the other end. So now we're moving on with the piece that covers this section of the tail light. So just apply slip solution to the lens and slip solution to the adhesive side of the film. And we're going to start by aligning it on the curved area of the tail light here. So separate the film if it does get stuck slowly. Place it on the edge. Place it there, place it here. And you're just going to cover it just on the edge here, because there's going to be another film that covers the top and lower curve here. Once you have it aligned here, lift the film carefully and apply tack solution underneath and on top of the film. Grab your squeegee and start anchoring the film to this section, and then work your way little by little to reach to the other end. And then for this piece, work your way and stretch it to this edge as well. But make sure to remove any solution that's trapped underneath this area. Make sure it's secured before we move on, so it's not moving. So now all we need to do is keep the film aligned around this area. So lift it carefully, keep it aligned, and it should just fall into place up to here. And then just do the same for the top section. Make sure everything stays aligned. Stretch it just a little bit to reach to this edge. Hold it in position and tack it down. One last thing before we finish off with the rest of the installation, we need to make sure we seal all of the edge because it's still lifting. So it's important to seal all of the edges before we install the last piece that covers the top layer. So to seal it, just apply Tack Solution to the tint. And we're going to use our heat gun, apply heat throughout the entire film. And as we're applying heat, we're going to use a microfiber towel just to help it tack down little by little like this. So we're just going to take our time doing the whole edges of the tint that we just installed. And then once we're done with this, we'll move on to the last piece. Okay, so now we're moving on with the piece that covers the outer section of the tail light. So just apply Tack Solution to the lens and Tack Solution to the adhesive side of the film. And the reason why we are using Tack Solution is so we can help it tack down faster and also help it align and secure it on the edge here. So we're going to start by placing it here. We're going to make sure it stays aligned here. So tuck in there and it covers here. And then the rest should just follow through. So just follow the design of the tail light. If you need to lift it to readjust it, you can. Place it down. Cover the curve. And just follow the design until you reach to the other end. So take your time making sure everything stays aligned. Once you finish placing the film, we're going to grab our Tack Solution, apply it on top of the tint that was just installed. Grab your squeegee and you're going to slowly, little by little, work your way and start removing any solution that's trapped underneath the film. Take your time, and then once we're done tacking down everything, the last thing to do is to pulse heat the entire film. That way we help seal the film and it doesn't lift over time. So help it tack down here, close the film. It's going to overlap with this one, and that's pretty much it. So now we move on to post heating everything to seal the edges. So the last thing to do once we finish with the entire installation is to post heat the entire tail light. So just apply Tack Solution to the lens, and we're going to use our heat gun and apply heat evenly throughout the entire film. Make sure we help the adhesive on the film activate faster. And as we're applying heat, we're going to use a microfiber towel just to help tack down the film in case it is still lifting around the curved edges. And also it will help us remove any solution that's trapped underneath the film. So take your time doing this step, and once you're done with this process, you're done with the installation. So that concludes the installation video for the tail light tints for the 2023 Chevy Trax. We hope that the video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.